What is up, guys? It's me, Crashy, here, talking about some Gears of War here on YouTube, and today I have a previously recorded, I just got done with this game actually, hopped online, got a game of Blitz, and had a pretty good game. Figured I'd go ahead and get this uploaded because I wanted to talk about this topic. Now, you can see the title, it's going to be something like Gears of War 4 success and like Gears of War as an esport, and that's what I really want to talk about today, because I think a lot of people have already kind of have it in their mind that like we've made it, I think, and I think that there's more work to be done by not just the developers and not just the third-party tournament organizers like ESL and Hype the Station. There's definitely more work to be done on a player-to-player, like, you know, competitor basis, and this is going to kind of touch on that, or at least I want it to. So basically, and here's the thing, this is not just going to follow that. I mean, it's obviously talking about what it's going to take as a whole for this kind of like this franchise, this series of games, to be successful as an esport, to be successful for Gears of War 4. So there's going to be some development talk in there as well. Now, the biggest thing I want to talk about is just individual branding and, you know, like promotion, as well as like creating promotional content. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually currently in the process of growing an organization, and I'm doing it the real bare bones way of doing it. I'm not inflating it with a bunch of money. I don't have a lot of crazy investors, and I'm not myself like really throwing a whole lot into it, except for my time and a lot of effort. So what does that leave me with? That leaves me with an organization that has currently 200 followers and teams across 2 platforms, which is Xbox and PC, across multiple games. So I feel like I've been pretty successful in the last 3 months or so that I've had Arcane, and I've been able to grow it to this point, and I want to keep growing it further and further. But what did I do? Now, the biggest thing is promotion and understanding how to brand yourself and create quality promotional content. And that's going to be on a player-to-player basis. That's going to be organization to their players, kind of responsibility to help them create that promotional content. And that's actually one thing that at Arcane I offer to my players, is that I will help brand you more and more every single day and try to make you more of a notable player or noticeable player. And we're going to create you some promotional content that you can push out to your fans, or just push out to the fans of the game series, and hopefully become more noticeable in that term. So guys, create your videos, use your logos, use your watermarks, you know, make a saying, do something that's super important. Like for me, and this is not a big deal, I've actually seen, I mean, obviously there are way better like catchphrases, but my thing is when I make a video, I say, hey, what is up guys, it's me, Crashy, talking about, and then I list what I'm talking about, and I say that same intro, and it's pretty standard, but it's just resonated with me. One thing that I really love, and I swear I'm not making this up, I love what Blaze has going for himself, and like he has a catchphrase that just is built in by nature. He says, what up, it's your boy Blaze coming at you live, and that's beautiful. He could use that as a promotional content, promotional catchphrase for him if he's casting, playing, creating videos, going live stream. I mean, anything. It's such a great like tool, marketing tool for himself to really brand himself as a player. Now, obviously, you're going to want to use your esports organizations, you know, their kind of promotional branding packages as well. You want to use their logo. You want to incorporate, you know, y'all's interests with their interests. So make sure you're creating the videos that you want to put out on your channel. You know, do tips and tricks, and make it to where other players who don't know you get to know you, because there's so much of you on the internet. You know what I mean? Create a lot of promotional content as much as you can. Work with your organization, work with your teammates, collaborate with other teams, do a dual comm with someone from Vex and someone from Glory. You know what I mean? Make it to where the Gears of War scene isn't segregated. We want it to seem like we all work together and we all understand that the goal is to really make this game successful and build something for ourselves, because that's what we're all doing. We all want like a career out of this, you know, in kind of air quotes, but we all want to turn it into something more, whether that be a really great online experience that translates to LAN, or whether that be, you know, a potential career streaming, playing, competing, you know, casting, doing production, running tournaments for Gears of War. So that's what it's all about. Brand yourself, make it different, find other people to collaborate with, and push that content, and others will help you. I'll help you. You know what I mean? Like, there will be people that want to help you push your content, because we all have the same goal. If Swarm if Swarm's content's getting big, guess what? I can collaborate with them. It'll help me grow. If you know, it's all about the whole scene as a whole. It's got to be less selfish. Now, here's the other thing about Gears that I think is the harder part, because that's all community end. The development for Gears of War 4 has to be amazing. And the reason I'm bringing up Gears of War 4 is because we all know that Ultimate Edition is pretty much just an entire yearly preseason, even with all the Pro Cups and all the different cups. It's really just a big preseason to Gears of War 4 esports. And we know that because it's all part of Microsoft's marketing as well. Yeah, you know, rehash Gears of War 1, bring the fan base back to its core, and then sell them. You know what I mean? Sell them a new product, keep them invested, and we're all going to buy it. We all want to buy it. But what does the game need? Absolutely need for it to be successful. And I'll tell you right now, it's one word described by many afterward: incentive. The game needs incentive. I am already bored of playing Ultimate Edition online. I have no reason to play it. Pubs do nothing, leveling up does nothing. There needs to be a visual skill-based matchmaking. And I'm trying to say this like as slow and as realistic as I can because it's serious. If the Coalition does not add visual skill-based matchmaking, we are not going to have a successful esports scene. We will not have a successful online game. You need your players to have something that they can't stop playing. You know, you want so badly to be the next division or the next rank that you hop on every single day, despite the quality of games, despite how bad your teammates are. You keep playing because you want that next level up, that next rank. You want to be platinum, you want to be diamond, you want to be masters, you want to be whatever it is that they decide to throw in the game. So visual skill-based matchmaking is at the top of the list. Obviously, it's kind of hard to say, or just to generally say, like, we need them to make a good game, but that is the case. Like, we need them to develop a great game, and we need them to also be firm with their decisions. If we're going into Gears of War 4 esports, I want them to know if they're developing their game and certain maps for certain game types. I don't want us to be sitting around for 3 months or 2 months trying to figure out settings for Gears of War 4 esports. And while it will still do it because it's the most important thing for us to really kink out everything and make sure that we have all that we need, it's not something that we want to do. We want the developers to really put their leg forward, put in some great work for Gears of War 4, give us an incentive to play some really great visual skill-based matchmaking, and push it further. I mean, obviously there's things that they can do that rely a bit more on creating some form of market with like skins and such, and I'm not sure they'd push it that far. But again, let's recap real quick, guys. Brand yourselves, collaborate with your friends and your teammates, utilize your sponsors, utilize their ability to help you create promotional content, and push Gears of War esports. Alright guys, I hope you had a good time. Thank you.